zombies are coming.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be ranking all soldiers. Now before we start, I just want to quickly say, yes, I have all my soldiers mastered, so you don't really have to worry about anything about not having them all mastered or something like that. And this video is going to pretty much be like the last video where I'm going to be playing against bots instead of real players so that I don't lag a whole bunch. And also, do keep in mind that this is just my personal opinion. You all have your own opinion, and make sure you like and subscribe. One last thing, this ranking might actually have a few surprises for you guys. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into the ranking now. Okay, so in number 10 we have Centurion. Now, before I start explaining why he's in number 10, I do just want to quickly say this is the only character in this ranking that I actually think is bad. The rest of the characters I think are pretty good. So, basically, why he's in number 10 is because he's such a bad character. Like, he barely does any damage. He's really hard to hit shots with. And, honestly, the fire damage doesn't really make up for his low damage. Now, what confuses me, though, is that I actually like this character in Garden Warfare 1. If you didn't know, I've been playing some Garden Warfare 1 lately, and I actually think he's a pretty good character. But, yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. Centurion at number 10. Let's go to number 9 now. Alright, at number 9 we have Scuba Soldier. Now, I'm sure you guys are like, oh, well, Scuba Soldier is one of the best soldiers in the game. Yes, he does do a lot of damage, but I do have a problem with him. Number 1, his fire rate. Yes, he does a lot of damage, and he's supposed to be sort of a tanky one, but, like, honestly, I just don't like his fire rate. Once again, yes, he does 60 damage, but I honestly don't like it. His reload upgrade does make up for his, like, pretty slow reload, though. And his gimmick is that when you hit a plant, it, like, allows you to see them through walls for a certain amount of time. But the only problem is it only works when you actually hit them, so his gimmick is pretty much useless, because you have to hit shots. And so, yeah, Scuba Soldier at number 9. Let's go to number 8 now. Alright, at number 8 we have Park Ranger. Now, the reason Park Ranger's in number 8 is because he's really good at taking down bosses, but he's not really someone I'd use in multiplayer. He doesn't really do that much damage, but honestly I still think he's a pretty mediocre character. He's pretty fun to use, don't get me wrong, but yeah, once again, just not my type of soldier. Yes, once again, he is really good at taking down bosses, but that's pretty much it. So, he's more of a graveyard ops character. He's not really a character you should use in online matches. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this guy. Let's go to number 7 now. Yeah, whatever. So, in number 7, we have Tank Commander. Now, yes, kind of like Scuba Soldier, where it's like, oh, wow, he's actually a really good character. Why is he only in number 7? Well, I mean, let's be honest here. He's just, oh my god. Yes, he has splash damage, but he does so little damage when you don't hit a plant directly. Yes, I really love Tank Commander. He's one of the really good soldiers, even though he's only number 7. But yeah, he does a lot of damage except for when you don't hit your shots, because it only does like 5 to 10 damage when you do it for splash damage, which is super bad. But if you do hit your shots with this guy, he's really good. So that's all I really have to say. Let's go to number 6 now. So at number 6 we have Camo Ranger. Now, honestly, if you're really good at sniping like me, I wouldn't say I'm really good at sniping, but I'd say I'm like pretty good at it. I'm not like an expert with it or something like that. I think I said pretty good twice, I'm gonna be honest, but yeah, not Park Ranger, oh my god, Camo Ranger, he does so much damage in my opinion. If you have a good trigger finger, then he does quite a good amount of damage. But what I don't like about him is that instead of getting a damage upgrade, he gets a piercing upgrade, which not only is useless, but it also makes no sense. So yeah, he does a lot of damage. Camo Ranger at number 6. Let's go to number 5 now. Alright, and number 5 we have General Supremo. This might be quite a big surprise for some of you, because I'm sure a lot of you think that General Supremo is the worst soldier in the game. But nah, Centurion is, come on, man. Centurion's a really bad character. In fact, he's one of the worst characters in the game. Don't know why I'm talking about him, because we're on General Supremo, but yeah. General Supremo, I think he's pretty much just a regular soldier, except he doesn't do as much damage. He has infinite ammo, and he has quite a bit of bloom. Now, I don't really like this character, because he has too much bloom. You can't jump while aiming, and you also just can't jump while shooting, and also you move slower while shooting. So yeah, that's number 5. Let's go to number 4 now. So, in number 4, we have Regular Soldier. Now, let's be honest, Regular Soldier is a really good soldier. I don't know why, like he's one of the best soldiers. Once again, I don't know why. He does so much damage, and he's just really good at taking down a lot of plants, like maybe, not Tortured, maybe like Citron or something. He's a good counter for Citron. He's kind of like Pea Shooter's rival, so if you want to take down a Pea Shooter, he's definitely the character you'd want to use. And yeah, so that's Foot Soldier in number 4. Let's go to number 3 now. Alright, so in number 3 we have Arctic Trooper. Now, let's be honest, he's just normal Foot Soldier, except he freezes people. Now, I do want to quickly say, the reason he's in number 3 is because, obviously, he's just a better regular Foot Soldier, but also he freezes people so fast. Like, you don't even need the freeze upgrade on this guy, and you could still just instantly freeze people. Like, that's how good he is. That's how good at freezing people he is. So, yeah, and of course, he does a lot of damage. He feels really fun to use, and, of course, he's also a good character. So, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say for Arctic Trooper. Arctic Trooper in number 3. Let's go to number 2 now. Alright, in number 2, we have the one and only Super Commando. This guy does so much damage, honestly. He's my main in Garden Warfare 1, only because, I don't know why, he just feels much better in Garden Warfare 1, but, oh my god, he's so good in Garden Warfare 2. If you get the 2 reload upgrades for this guy, you're finished. You don't even need to get him to Master. You don't need the damage upgrade. You just need the reload upgrades, because this guy already does, like, 24 damage per hit, which is really good. So, yeah, and he's also really easy to hit shots with. He's a pretty accurate character. So, yeah, that is Super Commando in number 2. Now let's go to the one and only number 1 now. And, of course, in number 1, we have Sky Trooper. Now, I don't know what's so good about this guy. Like, I remember the first time I started, like, actually using him, he was my first Master Soldier, by the way. I was just playing on the Walnut Hills map in Garden Warfare 2 for some reason, and I started using this character. I'm like, hey, this guy's really good. So, yeah, I started using him, and, yeah. So, basically, this guy melts plant HP. Like, he's so good, honestly. You could just equip the worst upgrades, but then put on the damage upgrade, and you're pretty much set. You don't need the reload or ammo upgrade. This guy's just godlike. He's a god. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe, and comment down below what you thought on this ranking. And well, I guess that's all I have for you today. Goodbye.